Hey, I'm DaniSurname, and today's video is not going to be a cheery one because I'm going to be chatting to you about thoughts on Ferguson. Before I start the video, there are two things that I want to say. The first being, I wanted to do a video on Ferguson because I feel like this is a hugely important matter, and it is shocking to know how many people outside of the internet don't know what's going on. And the second thing is that while my full support lies with the Ferguson community, I recognise that I am both white and in England. I am privileged to be white and I am safely away from what's happening there. So while I fully stand against this injustice, I recognise that my voice is not the most important one to be heard right now. I did write a script for this video, which I don't normally do, but I wanted to make sure that I didn't say anything that was wrong. However, I wrote that 2 days ago and have since been to a protest, so I think I'm just going to scrap it and talk from the heart, because this isn't a subject that you can script. When I decided that I wanted to make a video about Ferguson, I really didn't know what to say because I'm not in a position to give information and I'm not in a position to give insight into what's happening. And so I asked myself, why do I want to make a video? Why do I care so much that I want to say something? And I care and I want to say something because this is hugely unjust and I don't understand why it happened. There is no answer that could possibly be given that could justify what has happened in the Ferguson case. There is no way that you can justify what that police officer did. A white police officer shoots a black 18-year-old teenage kid and walks free for it. An unarmed teenager. And to the people out there who are saying this is not a race thing, just look at the facts. Reread what's happened and look at the facts because it clearly is. It's a case of institutionalized racism and it's not okay, and I don't understand why it happened and why this is still happening. This is why I scripted the video, because I can't really put into words how I feel about this and how incredibly mind-numbingly screwed up this is. He was unarmed, he put his hands in the air, and he was shot down for it. And the police officer has got nothing for it. Even if Michael Brown gave provocation, and to my understanding there is very little that goes towards that, but even if he did, none of that would condone shooting that kid at least 6 times. I've seen the autopsy diagram and I've watched the videos and the trajectory at which the bullets hit. This is supposed to be a gesture of, I'm not gonna hurt you, please don't shoot me. It's not right when you come down to it. That's the only conclusion I can come to with this video, because I can rant all day about how it's unjust and about how I fully support the people of Ferguson standing up against this, because it is massively unjust and there is no way things like this should still be happening in the world. But the conclusion that I'm coming to with this video is that it's not right. And that's it. I can't give any answers, I can't give you any information. I just want to be part of the voices that are standing up against this. My heart goes out to the family of Michael Brown and to the Ferguson community. I can't say anything that makes any of this better. Consider that my sign off, because I don't feel my usual sign off is appropriate.